afternoon. Good day. Today is November 18th, 2019. Now here in sunny California, where it's hot as hell out here. It's like 80-something degrees. But it's all good. I just wanted to talk to people about how slavery still exists in this world. All my young brothers out there, my young homies out there, that's still out there gangbanging and still out there killing each other every day. You know what I'm saying? Let me explain to you all how the system works. It's called the killing two birds with one stone syndrome. So basically, when a young brother gets into it with a young brother, and instead of them putting their hands up and going head up and catching the fade and living for another day, they might catch the fade, and then the brother that lost, he's mad and he's embarrassed, so he goes out and he gets a pistol, and he comes back to the scene and he kills the brother that put hands on him. So he's gonna have people on his side and the people on the other side that the other gentleman that was killed, he's gonna have people on his side. So the people that love him, they're gonna end up telling on the person that killed the other person, and that person is going to go to jail, and he's going to do life in prison. So once he does that life in prison, he has to be a slave, which they make up a little law where, yeah, he can get paid up to 25 to 35 cents a day. But in the same time, you got to understand, prison, they have investors, and those investors make sure that they have ignorant people to commit stupid crimes so they can keep their slave plantation going. So, you know, that's why they become multi-millionaires, multi-billionaires just off of black men, white men, Hispanic men, Asian men, of all races. It don't matter the color of your skin. It's if you commit a crime, you automatically gonna be a slave to the system. You know? So you gotta work as a slave for the rest of your life. You know, whether it's making license plates, whether it's building furniture, you know, or any type of things that's sold in these stores. You know, you got people like Paul Newman. His foundation is investor. Michael Jordan, the ex-basketball player, he's an investor. Walmart is an investor. Lowe's is an investor. Home Depot is an investor. All these people are investors, and they're getting pennies on the dollar to make them work. Idaho Potato. A lot of these companies are produced and made and founded by prisons. The only ones that get paid actually good income or decent income to barely survive is the people that work inside of these warehouses. You know, and then truck drivers and distributors and the people that work in these stores for low minimum wage. So it's basically a 300, 400, 500% markup based on your decision and your stupidity that you make. So before you decide to go pick up that pistol and before you decide to go out there and go kill somebody, you need to think about what you do before you do it. Because not only are you hurting yourself, you're hurting the people that love you. And you're hurting the people that love the person that you killed. You know what I mean? If you guys can't work it out with hands and walk away, then you lost. You know what I'm saying? We all lose fights. I mean, I've lost fights. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still here to live another day. I didn't get mad enough to where, oh, this dude beat me. I'm finna go get my gun. I'm finna go back and kill this dude. Nah, I ain't think like that. We caught the head up. If I got, I got. You know what I mean? But I mean, I know I won more than I lost. You know what I'm saying? And thank God that the people that I beat, they didn't come back and try to blow my brains out and try to kill me. You know, but that's the syndrome and the mentality that a lot of our young men these days have adopted, and they don't take it into consideration of how much they throwing their lives away. You know what I'm saying? It don't make you no punk because you lost the fight. And it don't make you no man neither for picking up a pistol and taking somebody's life. So if we can eliminate the killing two birds in one stone, man, we'll be in good shape. You know what I'm saying? And stop killing each other for stupid shit. You know, we killing each other over the stupidest shit in the world. I mean, I've seen dudes get killed over $5. I seen a dude get killed over a $10 crack rock. You know what I mean? I seen a dude get shot and killed over somebody stole somebody's customer. One person was selling drugs to another person, and another person came in and intervened and stole that person's customer, and that person got mad and pulled out a gun and shot him. Now he doing life in prison, and that dude is dead. I mean, I've seen a dude argue. I seen dudes arguing over females, and the female sitting right there pumping it up, and the dude get mad, go home and get a gun, and came back and shot the dude. And he was only 21 years old. Now he's doing life in prison for murder. First degree murder. You know what I mean? So we got to be more conscious, man. You know what I'm saying? A gun should only be used in certain situations, man. Like if you have a legal right to use a gun and you're protecting your family and your household, and somebody invades your house and you feel that you and your family's life is in danger, then yeah, you gotta lay somebody down, lay their asses down. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like your life is in danger and you got about like 50 people trying to kill you and do something to you, and you have to do what you have to do to protect yourself to survive, and you pull out that weapon and use it, then, I mean, sometimes you have to do what you gotta do. But to use a weapon for no reason when a situation can be solved and be prevented, then you shouldn't use one. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look, don't be mad. Don't be embarrassed because you lost. You know what I mean? You lose, but you don't lose your life. And that person that you got into it with don't lose their life. You know what I'm saying? You don't know who you killing. You could be killing your cousin. You could be killing one of your brothers, one of your uncles. You know what I mean? Somebody that you're related to down the bloodline. You have no idea who you're killing. You have no business even using guns if you don't need to. You know what I'm saying? You got to be smart. We have to be smart. We have to be smarter. We have to be more conscious, and we have to be more aware of what's going on in life and what we doing and how we doing it. If we just out here killing each other just because over a fist fight, or we just killing each other over a piece of paper, or we killing each other over just verbal words, then we're lost as a race. We've already defeated ourselves. And you can't blame no other race for our demise and our destruction and our hatred that we have towards each other for one another. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've been out in these streets for many years, and I've seen a lot of people die for stupid shit. I seen people die just for having better things than other people. You know what I'm saying? I had a friend that lost his life because he had money. Because he dressed better than other dudes. And he was flossing in front of other dudes. He had a nice car, he had nice jewelry, and females liked him, and females gave him compliments and all of that. And the dudes that was around him in that area, they didn't like him. So they ended up killing him. So they took him away from his loving wife. They took him away from his beautiful children because they didn't have what he had. So they ended up taking his vehicle. They ended up taking his jewelry. They ended up taking his money or any other materialistic thing that he had just to get caught and go to prison and do life. So how stupid is that? You know what I'm saying? I lost my cousin. His name was Ronald Douglas. He lost his life to a dude we went to school with. We was all cool with each other. We all hung out together. We all ditched together. We all smoked weed together. We all hung around with the same dudes, same females, all of that. My cousin was dating a female that he liked or he used to mess with. So he got mad at my cousin out of jealousy and anger, and he ended up killing my cousin and ended up killing the girl also and ended up going to jail. He did his time for his crime and all of that. What happened to him, I don't know. You know, I remember when I was a dumb, young, ignorant kid, when me and my friends had went to jail for stealing cars and carjacking. And I remember I was talking to him on the phone, and I told him, I said, man, when I get out, we're going to go to the club. We're going to have fun. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. I got out of jail. I called him. I'm talking to his sister on the phone. She told me that he was dead. And I thought she was just playing because she played a lot. But when she started crying, I knew she was serious. And, you know, it just broke my heart. And I remember the detectives called on my phone, and they had made me come in to talk to him. But I'm like, I can't give you any information that I don't know. If I wasn't there, and I don't know what kind of anger or animosity that they had towards each other. I didn't know none of that. So I couldn't help them with their situation, and I wasn't going to help them with the situation because, you know, I would have been putting my life in jeopardy. I would have been putting my family in jeopardy with that situation. So even though that was my cousin, and it was more of a street issue than anything, I couldn't involve myself into that. You know what I'm saying? And there wasn't no code that I was going by. It was just common sense to not stick my nose into something that I didn't have full knowledge and understanding about. And when I came home, I only had bits and pieces of information. You know what I'm saying? I mean, people act like black men just started killing black men. I grew up in the 80s where killing was normal. It was normal. It seemed like it was so normal. It was just a way of life. It was like to where as young black men, we had no remorse. We had no feelings. You know, it was like we were trained robots to destroy and destruct and to kill each other, and not knowing that we weren't the cost to the solution, we were adding on to a problem that evolved into a plague. You know? So now it's just more easier. You know what I'm saying? You can sit up there and get high, smoke your sherm stick, put on you some gangster rap music, put your mind in that military, militant, crazy, ignorant, out of control mode, and that evil spirit that takes over your mind and your body and your soul, and then you just go out there and you just wreak havoc and commit murder for no reason, just to get caught and go to prison, and then you don't realize what you did or have done was wrong until it's too late. So once it's too late, you can't take that back. Once you kill a man, you can't take that back. You know? And once somebody kills one person and another person goes back and retaliates and kills another person, you can't take that back. Then you have to deal with innocent kids getting killed, innocent bystanders getting killed, innocent grandmothers getting killed, grandfathers, mothers, fathers, for a lack of responsibility of having a weapon in your hand. Having a gun don't make you no tougher than the next man. Because you got to understand, you go out there and you fight and you lose the fade, you lose the fade. Period. But you go out there and you pick up a gun and you kill a person and you go to prison for life, guess what's going to happen when you go to prison? You still going to have to catch that fade. Because 9 times out of 10, you're going to run into one of those people's family members, or you might run into an enemy. And if you ain't weaponed up in prison, you ain't got no shank, or you ain't got no soap on the rope, or anything to help you out, and all you got is your hands. And if you ain't got no fighting skills, you done. You know what I'm saying? And then that's gonna show how tough you are then when you in prison. When you got these dudes taking your commissary, taking your soup, taking your candy, taking your chips, taking your deodorant, taking your toothpaste, taking your soap, taking your books, taking your magazines, taking your TV, all of that. You know what I'm saying? So who gonna protect you now? You can't go pick up no gun now. So why do it? No matter what you do, at the end of the day, you still gonna have to catch that fade. So let's stop with the killing 2 birds in 1 stone. Let's stop killing each other. Let's stop this slave trade that's going on that you young men are causing for no motherfucking reason. You know what I'm saying? Because once you go to jail, you ain't nothing but a slave. And you know it. You know you got to work in there, because they ain't going to let you just sit around in your cell for free 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, unless you're in maximum or unless you're in the hole. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't want to go through none of that, put the gun down, man. Put the gun down. Put these motherfucking hands up. I'm out.